Hey everyone! Kelly Ripa just shared the deeply personal reason she stepped back, and it's a lesson in loving your life. Let's be honest, we look at celebrities and imagine their lives are a perfect, glittering fantasy, endless opportunities, constant excitement, and never-ending spotlight. But what happens when the star at the center of that dream decides to step out of it? Not for a scandal, not for a breakdown, but for something infinitely more powerful: peace. Kelly Ripa, the effervescent queen of morning television who has been a comforting presence in our homes for over 2 decades, recently opened up in a raw, exclusive interview. She revealed the heartfelt, human reason she chose to walk away from full-time acting, and her explanation is a beautiful, emotional masterclass in defining success on your own terms. This isn't a story about quitting, it's a story about choosing family over fame, presence over performance, and a quiet, happy home over the roar of a distant crowd. I try not to act so much anymore, the choice that was years in the making. On a crisp December morning on the set of Live with Kelly&Mark, Kelly shared a truth that felt both vulnerable and powerful. "I try not to act so much anymore," she said, her voice steady with conviction. But she was quick to clarify, with a sincerity that resonates with anyone who has ever loved a career but loved their people more. "It's not that I don't appreciate it, it's not that I don't love it." For Kelly, the decision wasn't born from a lack of passion, it was born of an abundance of love elsewhere. Her plate is full, she explained, with a devotion to her iconic talk show and her Let's Talk Off Camera podcast. But the heart of her choice lies even closer to home. She has 3 incredible grown children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin, and she fiercely wants to be present in their endeavors. Imagine this: your daughter is launching her music career across the ocean in London. The old version of your life, with its unpredictable filming schedules and months on location, would make being there for her a logistical nightmare. The new version? It allows you the freedom to be on the next plane if she needs you. That's the freedom Kelly chose. She traded the scripted drama of a set for the real, unfolding story of her family's lives. The exhausting reality behind the glamour: your schedule is not your own. Kelly knows the acting grind intimately and beautifully. She lived it for years on All My Children, where she met her husband, Mark Consuelos, and later as the star of the sitcom Hope and Faith. Reflecting on that time, she didn't mince words. It was a hard job. "The reality of an actor's life is a profound loss of control. When you're an actor, your schedule is not your own," she said. "Your days, your nights, your months are dictated by production calendars, last-minute rewrites, and the demands of a character. For a young mother building a family, that unpredictability isn't just inconvenient, it's a thief. It steals the ordinary, precious moments that become the bedrock of a childhood: the school plays, the family dinners, the simple, unplanned laughter in the next room." Even during Hope and Faith, while balancing her talk show duties, Kelly and Faith instituted a now legendary no a-hole policy on set, a standard for positive energy she maintains today on Live. It was a lesson in curating her environment, a skill she would later apply to her entire career path. She realized she could choose a world that fueled her, not one that drained her. Redefining success, from leading lady to present mom. Here's where Kelly's story becomes universally relatable. This isn't just a celebrity narrative, it's the silent conversation in the mind of every parent who has ever felt torn between professional ambition and being there for a science fair. Kelly didn't see stepping back as a step down. She saw it as a strategic, loving reallocation of her most precious resource, her time and emotional presence. She transitioned from a life where her schedule was not her own to one with a remarkable family-friendly stability. Hosting Live offers her predictable hours and the certainty of being home at night, a gift she does not take for granted. The proof of her choice's success isn't in awards, but in the joyful, hilarious, and deeply connected family she's built. Just look at their recent holiday drama. This year, Kelly and Mark famously cut their adult kids from the annual Christmas card photo. Why? "We're tired of getting all the photos approved by our kids every year," Mark joked. The kids complained and felt slighted, but Kelly stood her ground with a laugh. This playful rebellion is the hallmark of a family that is secure, connected, and doesn't take itself too seriously. A family built on presence. In another moment of charming honesty, Kelly recently confessed on air to feeling like a failure for not mastering a second language, especially in Mark's family's multilingual family. It was a moment of stunning relatability. It reminds us that even those who seem to have it all wrestle with self-doubt and the feeling of not measuring up. Yet in the same breath, she can joke with a viewer who curses on air during a trivia segment, saying, "Same, I feel you." This is the beautiful balance of a real, unfiltered life. The bravest choice of all, letting one dream bloom into another. Kelly&Ripa's journey teaches us a revolutionary lesson. Sometimes the most courageous act is not climbing higher, but building a home right where you are. She didn't abandon her talents, she redirected them. The same charisma that lit up a sitcom stage now creates a welcoming space for millions of viewers every morning. The work ethic that powered a dual career grind now fuels a balanced life where she can, as she says, cater as much as possible for the holidays and focus on doing the least amount of work possible when she's not working. Her story is a permission slip for all of us, a reminder that it's okay to outgrow an old version of success. It's okay to listen to that quiet voice that whispers for stability, for mornings without chaos, for nights filled with your family's noise instead of a hotel room's silence. Kelly chose the laughter in the next room over the callback for the next role. She chose being a cornerstone in her children's lives over being a guest star in her own. In a world that screams more, bigger, faster, Kelly&Ripa's heartfelt confession is a soothing balm. It whispers that true fulfillment isn't found in the spotlight's glare, but in the warm, steady light of a home where you are fully, completely present. And that, perhaps, is the most successful role she will ever play.